There is a question that a lot of people like to ask, a question that a lot of people like to ask, and this question is, why did God create the devil? So why did he create the devil? So I like to make some clarifications concerning that, why God created the devil. So let me give a background story or an origin story of the devil, where the devil came from. You see, God created an angel, a cherub called Lucifer, to be a worshipper. Lucifer was a worshipper. He was in charge of the worship in heaven, the worship of God in heaven. He was leading the angels to worship God. That was Lucifer. His job was to worship God, was to be the worship leader in heaven. You see, that's what Lucifer was. So during the course of time, Lucifer, decided to have an idea to rebel against God. He wanted to be God himself. He wanted to sit on the throne of God. Maybe because when he was worshiping God, he could see that God was enjoying himself. He was enjoying the worship. So maybe he felt like, you know what, if I could be the one sitting on that throne and everybody worshiping me, things would be awesome. Maybe that's what he thought. But the bottom line is, Lucifer wanted to replace God. He wanted to take the place of God. He wanted to be the one to be worshipped. So he convinced some angels to join him in the rebellion of God against God. So some angels, they decided to follow him. They decided to follow him in this new idea that he had. But God got a hold of this idea. So Lucifer, together with his followers, they were kicked out of heaven. God kicked them out. So this Lucifer became the devil. This is how Lucifer became the devil. He became wicked, rebelled against God, and God kicked him out of heaven together with his followers. So now he moved from being Lucifer to being the devil. You see, the devil, the name devil means the evil one. You see, if you remove the D, you're left with evil. So devil means the evil one. His other name is Satan. Satan means the enemy, which is the enemy of God and the enemy of everything that God stands for, the enemy of God's people. So that is how Lucifer became the devil. That's how the devil came about. So somebody be asking and say, why did God create the devil? The answer is, God did not create the devil. He didn't create the devil. God created Lucifer, and Lucifer, through wickedness, he became the devil. So God did not create the devil, but Lucifer is the one who became the devil. He's the one who made himself to be the devil. Not that it was God who created him. You understand that? And then another issue, another question that people like to ask is the issue of hell. They say, why does God send people to hell? Why does he send them there? You see, Jesus told us, he said that God created hell for the devil and his angels. So after Lucifer, rebelled against God and became the devil, God decided to create a place to punish them, some kind of a prison. And that place is the one that we know as hell. So hell was created for the devil together with his angels. So now we find ourselves in a situation whereby people also go to hell. Why do they go to hell then if God created hell for Lucifer or for the devil together with his angels? So what happens is, if a person decides to follow the devil, he will also go to hell together with the devil, because the angels that followed Lucifer into the rebellion against God, God sends them. He sent them to hell together with Lucifer, together with the devil. So if you as a human being, you decide to follow the devil, you reject Christ as your Lord and Savior, so automatically God is going to throw you to the place where he threw the devil, because you decided to follow him. So you have to go where he is. You understand that? So that is why people go to hell. That's why they go to hell, because they follow the devil. And God created hell as a place to punish and keep the devil together with his followers. So if you decide to follow Satan, if you decide to follow him, to do what he tells you, so you will end up where he ends up, because he is now your master. So you go to where your master is. Like if you follow Jesus, you go to where Jesus is, which is heaven. You understand that? So people go to hell because they decide to follow Satan. So where Satan goes, you will also go into hell. So I hope that will make you understand this issue of the devil, this issue of hell, issue of where the devil came from. So God did not create the devil, but it was Lucifer who decided to become wicked, and he became the devil. I hope you understand that.